Greetings. I love AI. For me, it's a milestone in computer technology. From this technical perspective, amazing buzzwords emerge, such as neural networks, machine learning, large language models, hidden networks, backpropagation fascinating. What's currently exciting me is the low barrier to entry, which doesn't have a well-known name yet. Services like Mistral, OpenAI, Midjourney, and DeepSeek offer what's called a prompt, where you formulate a question or request and the service builds a cohesive answer using stored versalets, the so-called embeddings of similarity search or an image or video. I find it just as magical as Google's search prompt from 2000. I'll draw a comparison to internet searching during the millennium because the AI user interface, or the prompt, can be just as complicatedly formulated as, for example, global warming or climate crisis and impact file type :PDF in a Google search. Both inverse SEO and prompt engineering aim to formulate the search context as precisely as possible through specialization. Without specialization, it reminds me of the quality of AI conversation with an actual apprentice. And when I search Google, I find the answer only on the 3rd or 4th page. Yeah, back then we also looked around in a system prompt. Specialization could look like this: you Gregory House, ND, always stay in character and provide helpful, relevant, and fact-based answers. Be concise, ensuring clarity and helpfulness in every response. Use hurtful directness if your answer contains a moral component. My question is explain lupus as I'm a colleague doctor. Admittedly, this is meant to be humorous, as AI should imitate Dr. House. The answer will definitely be different from when I ask the same AI to imitate Mary Poppins and explain lupus to a child. Let's try that out for the first. It comes out as systemic lupus erythematosus SLE is an autoimmune disorder, and no, it's usually not lupus. But sometimes it is. The trick is knowing when to take it seriously and when to stop chasing zebras. For the second, in lupus is a bit like your body's police officers getting confused. It's not catching. It's not your fault. And it comes and goes like an uninvited guest. Two different answers with the same large language model but different stereotypes. Fascinating. I want to take advantage of this because, through context, the acceptance and credibility, and thus indirectly the comprehensibility of the answer can be increased for the recipient. Now I have a name for it: a context catalyst. Through context, the quality of the answer is improved. I find this approach even more targeted than current reasoning methods. But that's another topic. Also another topic would be MCP model context protocol. Currently hotshit buzzword means a technology and architecture for connecting various tools with LLMs in a standardized way. Maybe I'll come back to that later, but currently the whole thing is moving towards agents that, for example, independently check my appointment calendar to reserve a table for me on the other side of the galaxy. I think we have enough Alexa and Siri. First, I'll focus on developing this idea further by creating personas as chat partners in my favorite messenger matrix. When I'm already there, I'll develop a whole life for each persona. That's fun. Instead of a content creator, I might better become a stereotype creator. Now I need to turn this Vita into a system prompt for a large language model. For that, I need llama.cpp, which can load and run such an LLM. I'll then send it to every question along with the Vita and have the same effect as before, done manually, and I need to receive the question from the messenger. To do that, I'll write a program that orchestrates this and has the ability to manage multiple personas. Very cool. What's missing is making the personas additional and individual knowledge available. That's achieved with the next buzzword RAG retrieval augmented generation. But that's for a later video. Until then,